Ever wonder why so many horror movies take place in seemingly peaceful small towns? Um, and it's not just a trope, it's a brilliant storytelling device. Obviously, and unlike bustling cities, small towns offer a sense of false security. And these they appear idyllic, masking secrets and vulnerabilities that make for truly terrifying tales. Or uh, that contrast, the shattering of innocence, is where the real horror lies. Clever filmmakers understand this, that they use the familiar backdrop of Main Street, USA, to amplify the fear. Small towns aren't just settings, they're characters in themselves reflecting societal anxieties and the hidden darkness beneath the surface. They offer a concentrated space for dread to fester and explode. From classic slashers to supernatural thrillers, small town America has provided the perfect breeding ground for nightmares. It's a place where everyone knows everyone, and that intimacy can quickly turn into suspicion and terror. Uh, and but what are the best examples of this terrifying tradition? 1976's stands out for its chilling authenticity. Based on a real life murder spree in Texarkana, the film blends fact and fiction, creating a uniquely unsettling atmosphere. It's a raw, gritty look at a town gripped by fear, and a precursor to the slasher boom that would follow. Fast forward to 2010 and offers a modern take on the small town horror formula. A peaceful community is overrun by a mysterious illness that turns residents into violent killers. The film's strength lies in its claustrophobic atmosphere and the way it exploits the isolation of its setting. Released in 1979, is a different beast entirely. This independent horror classic is a surreal, dreamlike descent into terror. A small Oregon town is haunted by a creepy mortician and uh, otherworldly forces. Um, it's imaginative, bizarre, and utterly unforgettable. And the 1988 remake of takes the classic sci-fi premise and amps up the gore, right? A flesh-melting creature terrorizes um, a secluded California town. The film's practical effects are impressive, and it delivers a healthy dose of 80s horror thrills. It's a reminder that even the most picturesque towns can harbor monstrous secrets. Toby Hooper's 1979 adaptation of Stephen King's is a masterclass in atmospheric horror, but a writer returns to his idyllic hometown only to discover that it's been taken over by vampires. The film is a chilling exploration of small town decay and the loss of innocence. The window scene remains one of the most terrifying moments in vampire cinema, and John Carpenter's 1980 film harkens back to classic ghost stories while adding a modern twist. A mysterious fog descends upon a coastal California town, bringing with it the vengeful spirits of sailors lost at sea. It's a slow burn that builds to a terrifying climax and a testament to Carpenter's skill as a storyteller. Tim Burton's 1999 adaptation of Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is a visually stunning and atmospheric horror film. Ichabod Crane investigates a series of mysterious deaths in the eerie town of Sleepy Hollow. The Headless Horseman is an iconic villain, and the film is a perfect blend of gothic horror and dark humor. Wes Craven's 1996 meta slasher revitalized the horror genre. The seemingly peaceful town of Woodsboro is terrorized by a masked killer who targets teenagers. The film is self-aware, witty, and genuinely scary. It's a clever commentary on horror tropes and a thrilling ride from start to finish. 1984's introduced the world to Freddy Krueger, one of horror's most iconic villains. A group of teenagers are terrorized in their dreams by a child murderer. The film is imaginative, surreal, and genuinely terrifying. It's a reminder that even the safety of sleep can be shattered. And of course, there's John Carpenter's 1978 masterpiece. The seemingly idyllic town of Haddonfield, Illinois, is terrorized by the masked killer, Michael Myers. The film is a masterclass in suspense and atmosphere, and it set the standard for the slasher genre. It's a perfect example of how small town America can be the perfect setting for a terrifying nightmare. So why are small towns such a fertile ground for horror? Perhaps it's because they represent a lost innocence, a simpler time that's been corrupted by darkness. Or maybe it's because they remind us that evil can lurk beneath the surface of even the most peaceful communities. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: small town horror is a genre that continues to haunt and terrify audiences to this day. They say small towns are all about community, but apparently that community includes ghosts, murderers, and flesh-eating blobs. And who knew? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.